that bitch up, Mike.
It's Goodz. The dog. I'm here. I feel like the Chirac hoes. Take it back. I'm feeling it. Let me tell them where I'm from. I'm from the city.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Free Sauce Podcast, man. This song of the week for this week is Chirac Hole, Goodz McFly, man. Go ahead and listen to it. Vibe
You a legend in the hood. Is that nigga? This for my real niggas out here jugging, selling packs at gas stations or them corner stores. Wed crack. 12 pull up on the kid. The store man hold a package. You better not lack on the block. You better keep your ratchet. These niggas stick up kids. I'm talking life Jennings. It's fucked up how society then turn menace. We take them old heads off the block, we make the boss moves. Niggas will whack their young mans to be the top dude. A lot of shit done changed. They up the prices on cane. Niggas snitch to avoid the cage. They out here snitching on their own game. It be your own man, fucking your homemade. They coming up with plans to X you out this whole game. And you just trying to hit a home run, get to home plate. These niggas claiming that they real, but they all fake. They wanna match a nigga blunt, they got all shade. I smoke a fat ass Vizzy blunt and take off the space. Glizzy in the stick, yeah, keep me safe. I'm from the murder cap, your ass will be erased. Alright, you niggas out here showing guns. You niggas out here showing guns while you catching cases.
Yes, sir. That was Chirac Hole by Goodz McFly, man. You are now tuned back into the Free Sauce Podcast. We got another freaking banger of an episode. That was the guy to my left. Yes, that was him, man. Go ahead and tune into that. But before we get into the episode, go ahead and keep on hitting that like button below, man. Keep on hitting the subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
Keep on tuning in, sharing, man. First episode was a success, man. Major success. We're gonna keep on pushing that forward, same energy forward, man. We just gonna keep on doing a lot of big things. But before we get into the episode again, we are currently looking for social media help. Editing presence. So if you're good with any type of editing, doing YouTube videos and things like that, shoot us a DM on IG at Free Sauce Podcast. We're looking for social media help as well. So if you got some experience running a social media page like that, or if you just run a personal social media page like that, and it's very good or something like that, you think you got some confidence in it, you're very competent, again, hit us in a DM. Let us know, send us some work. We looking forward to forming a team very, very soon, a stable team very, very soon. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this another episode, and I'm going to just go ahead and let our guest go ahead and introduce himself, man.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Goodz McFly, man. How y'all doing?
And we chilling, we good. Hopefully everybody else is doing well.
Bro, we are good, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When the song was playing, I had a constant question. Like, a question that kept on going through my head was like, man, how did that come about? Like, how did that story even come about? Because that's some real ass shit you just said in that song, for real.
Man, it's just, when you come from where I'm from, shit, it's like, it's poetry in motion. For real. It's you just going off of how you feel, what you experience, what you seen.
So, like, that's a big factor, like, upbringing. Like, that's a really big factor.
Hell yeah, definitely.
Man,
You go ahead.
So, like, what would you say, like, growing up that quick, like, how would you say that really influenced you?
Honestly, I don't think it's a good thing and also a bad thing, because when you grow up early, you don't get a chance to have fun with your childhood. You know what I'm saying? You only have fun with it as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, though, you know, you do have fun, but you gotta be able to be grown at all times. You know, to be aware is to be alive. You feel me?
That's valid.
To be aware is to be alive. So would you say you kind of use the music kind of just like to express yourself a little bit, kind of let some things out that you wouldn't know how else to kind of express?
Yeah, that is true though. Yeah, facts, definitely. Because at the end of the day, it's like
being an artist is like being a journalist. You know what I'm saying? You basically telling your story. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean, how else can you do that by expressing yourself? You know what I'm saying? You can do it by whatever. If it's painting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of art. You know what I mean? That's all about expression. That's how you express yourself.
And that's really good for like anything and anybody that's willing to pick up something new. For all you know, it might really help you get in tune with yourself. Like, you don't really understand yourself until you put yourself to a test.
That is true.
Definitely. We are our deepest fear, for real.
Damn, that's big. Can you say that one more time? Not for real.
We are our deepest fear.
What you elaborate a little bit more on that? What you mean by that?
I'm just saying, the thing is that with fear, man, fear is I can't express that. Fear is a motherfucker, man. Growing up, that is, you think about it, growing up every day, going to school, going to work. I mean, your mom going to work, your dad going to work. They got in the back of their head saying, you know, this could happen to me. That can happen to me. You know what I mean? Anything can happen to you. And at the end of the day, you know, everybody say you're afraid to die. I don't care what nobody say. You're afraid to die. You are afraid. Everybody, oh, I'm not afraid to die. You are. Yes, you are, man.
You afraid of the people you're leaving behind. You are afraid of the love that they might miss out on.
Yes.
All type of stuff like that. Like, it's just, I feel like sometimes people gotta see past themselves. You know, like especially when, like you say, I'm not scared to die. I'm not afraid to die. You speaking through a selfish mirror, in a sense, like, cause bro, somebody in your family had to struggle for you to be here.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me you just it's pretty much like a fuck you to them. No, it's like a slap to the face.
Definitely,
like,
bro.
It's just like, I don't care whatever you did for me. It ends on me.
Yeah.
That's a selfish way
Exactly.
of expressing yourself for you.
You want to be comfortable with it. You feel me? You want to be okay with it. That's what it is.
Yes.
And that's what you need to be, okay with certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of you growing. That's the growth in you, the maturity in you.
You can't fix everything, but be okay with everything.
Exactly.
So, like, I know you do many things outside of music, you know? Like, so pretty much, like, what other, like, interests do you have outside of music?
I do things with my family, like investing in restaurants and things like that. Pretty much, I do security too. I mean, look at the size of me. Straight up, like 6'7", you know what I'm saying? 200 plus pounds. So, you know,
that's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Security type.
Exactly. So, but yeah, other than that, that's it. You know what I mean? I do a lot of things. I play football.
I was just gonna ask you, play any sports or anything?
Oh yeah,
like
I play football, I play basketball. Shit, I like to have fun. I like to bowl too. Shit. Okay. Hell yeah, let's get on them lanes. I fucking up too. Straight up.
What you rolling the typical game? What you rolling?
I mean, it depends. Like, if I'm just playing around, having fun with the guys, I don't try to embarrass them like that. But if you get to talking shit, yeah, I'm gonna heat up on your ass for real.
It's like the game of basketball, you know. Like, you can have fun with your homies playing basketball, but then the woman, somebody, you know, gotta talk,
turn that motherfucker on.
Yeah, you having fun. You miss a couple shots, they your ass suck. Yeah, you weak as hell. No, I'm just out here having fun. No, you trash. Okay, now I'm finna heat up on your ass. Now what's up?
Oh yeah. So you said you invest into restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what is the process like? Because I feel like a lot of people don't know the restaurant business and, like, how to make money out of it, because it's a risky business.
It definitely is. You have to, I'll say this, it's all about support, man, mainly. You got to get people involved, and sometimes when you're starting off with anything, they're not going to believe in your vision. They're not. They're not going to believe in it at first. Like, when I started music, people didn't believe that. You know what I'm saying? They see me as me. You know what I'm saying? A jokester, having fun. You know, and then that first song was nice. Oh, hey man, that second one was, you know what? You might be on to something.
That's how I go.
You know what I'm saying?
That story goes the same way every time.
That's how I go.
Exactly. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like when my brother, you know what I'm saying? He started off with a vision. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you know what, Uncle Willie's, man, that's the move, huh? Yeah. That's the move. Okay. What you mean? You got to try the chicken first, huh? You know, everybody gonna say black people love chicken. Everybody love chicken. It ain't no race. Everybody's true. You know what I'm saying? You gonna throw some hot sauce on it, whatever you like to eat it with. So I'm like, all right. He's like, I got some sauces too, huh? Oh yeah, now you own to something. So you got your own sauce.
Sauces. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to come out there and try it. So I went down there to help start it all up, you know. Love, blind partner, whatever you want to say. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, he like, you know what, I need you to manage. Oh. All right, so you want me to stay here for a while? Yeah. Away from the hood? Cool. All right, I'll do that. So I came down there. We started it off. He like, you got to try the chicken first. I'm like, no, I don't really want to try the chicken today, man. He's like, you have to try the chicken. I'm like, okay. So he's like, I'm going to let you try the lemon pepper. Okay. I'm like, all right, but it's a different type of sauce. It's a lemon pepper, but it's wet. Okay. So I'm like, oh, all right, let me try that. I ate the chicken. I'm like, so you know it's good, but I don't want to tell him right off the bat. You know,
that shit hidden.
This shit good. He like, so when I bite the chicken, he like, yeah. I'm like, chill. I'm like, so I didn't say nothing. I got to like my third piece. Every time I bite it, he keeps saying, yeah. I'm like, chill. I'm like, I can't tell him that they that damn good yet.
Bro, he gonna win.
he gonna wait. So I'm like, all right, cool. He like, what you think? I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I jump up. Them motherfuckers good as hell, boy. So he like, all right, we on this. I'm like, you on to something. He's like, I'm like, I ain't eating no more tonight. I just ate 5 pieces. I'm cool.
And where is this located at?
This one is in Jersey.
Jersey, okay.
Yeah. So he's expanding, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. That's a good thing in the family tree, you know what I'm saying, that happened. So that's one thing. The music thing, the next thing.
So would you say music is like what you pushing hard on right now, the artist?
Yeah, man. I've been put it like this. This been destined. Like I'm not saying it like that. It is. It's definitely destined. I got music on both sides of my family, but it's like I got soul on one side, I got the instrumental part on the other side, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like 2 of my uncles, they not here no more. They were very good bass players. When I say one of my uncles traveled across the world playing the bass, you know what I mean, and it's just it's in me, you know, in both sides. So it's like, why not have somebody, hey, kick the door down, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we here. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
we here to stay.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
might open it up.
Exactly. And that's what I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said with the fear, we all born with a big chip on our shoulder, but it's not for you to worry about it. It's for you to keep pushing through it, you know what I'm saying? And go through with your life.
Like, there's this saying that's been like really prevalent the past couple weeks. It's, if you keep aiming at something, one day you're gonna hit it.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I totally agree with that. And that's just me. I mean, I'm like that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. I didn't heard a lot of stuff my whole life. You feel me? Like my brother's been talking about me since the first day I was born. You feel me? So I ain't worried about that. Hey, shoot your shot. I'm gonna give you something back.
So you grew up with brothers and everything?
Yeah, but I was my mother's only child.
Okay.
You know me? So it's like she not here no more. So you know what I'm saying? I am the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else. It's me. That's what I'm here for her, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
So would you kind of say like your brothers and like your mom not being here anymore, may she rest in peace, but would you say like those 2 things, they kind of like pushing you, or kind of like it molded you in a different way, whereas just like with your brothers kind of toughened you up, and with your mom the same things, like it's just you, so you got to make a name.
I mean, no, my mama wasn't no easy person on me, you feel me? So it's like I got the work ethic from both of my parents, you know what I'm saying? My dad would work 4 jobs.
Damn.
I'm dead serious. Like my dad would work 4 jobs, bro. He would work 4 And I swear, I don't figure out how he got to sleep or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, half of it I wasn't around, but I know he worked a lot of jobs. You feel me? I know that. He didn't live with me, but you know what I'm saying? I did visit and do things like that, but he would work his ass off.
Type shit.
Give credit where credit is due.
Facts. Definitely. And my mom was like that. My mom would work. She would do whatever to make ends meet to keep me, you know what I'm saying, spoiled, honestly. But, yeah. So it's on both backgrounds.
It was just instilled from
oh,
birth.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Hey, we hard workers. We going to do what it takes.
Exactly. So it's like, hey, all I got to do is lock in.
People underestimate how much hard work can really take you. Like sometimes, like that saying is really true when they say hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. It's really true because sometimes like you might not be the best looking individual, you might not be the smartest smartest person in the room, but so far as you can work hard, people notice hard work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you had touched on something really important, like you know how much it takes for your brother to trust you to run a business.
It does.
Like people, I feel like that probably just went over a lot of people's heads. Well,
yeah, and we definitely bump heads.
Yeah,
we definitely did. I mean, it was his vision, but I'm like, listen, man, you got something. You got it, and if you gonna go in, you gonna go in. That's it. It's like a poker game. If you all in and you know you got a good ass hand, what you waiting on? Put your damn bet down.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. And go for it. And if you do lose, what? You got the effort. You know what I'm saying? Jordan said it best. If your effort is everything. If you making jump shots, if you ain't making none, it's the effort that you trying to make that jump shot.
That's where a lot of people fail at. They get to putting in a little bit of work, but then they don't see no some type of success, so then they fall off and like, man, it ain't for me. Like, man, you got to keep on working until there's no destined time where it's like, okay, we got to work till this point. No, just until you see them results, until you get what you want to get, then you just got to keep on putting in the work. That's all it is.
And I promise you, that's the thing. And I'm gonna tell you just like this, as being an artist, so a lot of people then told me like, you know what? Are you decent? Are you alright? Are you this? I had some people tell me, hey, that shit cold as hell, man. Hey, that shit raw. Hey, man, keep doing it. I'm like, man, all right. Starting off, all right, man. But I had the confidence, like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is like, damn, nobody didn't believe. But, you know, my mom, the first time I let my mom hear my music, I'll never forget it. I'm in the car, and she's in the back seat. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna let you hear my music. I want to know what you think. And she like, all right. I'm like, cool. So I play my music. She in the car, she bobbing her head. So I'm like, oh shit, my mama actually bobbing her head to my music. Like, that shit, I'm like, is she just doing this because it's her son? Or is she just doing this because she actually like the shit?
Really fuck with it.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So I paused and I'm like, after like my third song, I'm like, Mom, what you think? She like, well, first off, I don't like all the cussing. I'm like, all right. I'm like, other than the cussing, Mama, what? I mean, do you really like it? She like, she say you can't paint a vivid picture with your words. And one song I played for, that was a song called Save Me. And it's like, I'm telling her the story, and she was like, that was true. I didn't like what you was doing, but you told the truth. I'm like, but do you like it? And she like, I mess with it. I'm like, all right, cool. So that after that, I was on your ass. I'm like, okay, it's time to go.
Yeah, mom's approval.
Exactly. That's all it was for me. I'm like, okay, I don't really like the cursing, but yeah, I'm all right, Mom. You know what? She was like, well, maybe I will start giving you more money with these studio times and all this other stuff. Okay. Well, go ahead. She booked me one right after that. Like, I had a 4-hour session. She was like, just go and relax. I'm like, all right, cool. Went in there and made some more music. So this not just for me. This for me putting my foot in the door for me and my family. You know what I'm saying?
It's more than just you.
Exactly.
It's bigger than you.
Exactly. So that's why I said it's me. And I do this because I love my family. It's tattooed on the side of my neck. It says family matters. And I ain't just talking about the TV show. This shit is real.
You gotta have a support system in anything that you do, because if you have nobody supporting you, you're gonna give up. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna give up.
And that's the thing. Like sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll have just a few people just to come to a show. If I see 1 or 2 people, I'm cool with that. Cause at the end of the day, even if you're not there and you couldn't make it, that don't bother me. I'm still gonna be able to put you in position if I'm able to do this. So this is not just, it's bigger than me. Like you said, it's bigger than me. And that's just me being honest.
That's real tough. Because I feel like not a lot of people, our artists, are willing to admit that their goal or their vision is bigger than them. Because sometimes, we all take pride in what we do, but nobody's never gonna not take pride in what they do. But you still gotta be able to admit that it's way beyond your vision.
And the first person that showed me that was my mom's, man. My mom's did a lot for my family. Not just her, my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother had 12 kids.
Oh, wow.
12. You know what I'm saying? And she would literally put cardboard in her shoes just to go to work.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So it's like she had sacrificed everything for the kids just so she, you know what I'm saying? There's been times that she didn't eat and they had to eat. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, when I heard those stories, I'm like, hey, it's bigger than me. My mom showed me that, you know what I'm saying, doing things for my family, things like that. It's bigger than me.
I also want to say, you said the word sacrifices. That's something that's big when you're trying to go somewhere in life. Like, you might have to sacrifice a lot of things to get to the point where you like envision yourself at. Might have to sacrifice some going out, some partying, some drugs, liquor, clothes, for the luxury, the shit that you don't really need. You might have to sacrifice a lot of that to get to the point where you need to go. Friends, family. It's a lot of shit that goes into like elevating and going to the next level. And elevation requires separation. So you got to separate yourself from a lot of shit that you currently got going on to go to the next level.
And that is for some people, that's tough.
Shit, damn near everybody.
It's tough. And to me, I feel like this. If you explain it to a person in the reality how it is, and if they still don't understand that, then they don't understand. You still got to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's something that's very key. Like, you can't spend your waking hours trying to get somebody to wake up, take the pill. Hey, Joe, I'm gonna sit it right here on the table and I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do. If you don't want to take it, that's fine. But I'm gonna keep doing me.
That's facts, man.
What did it say? You can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink.
Can't at all.
You can't.
And it's just the fact that like you had pretty much, you saw people guide you in the right direction for you, and then you decided, you know what, that's the direction I want to take, because I see more of me just making music, making money, doing whatever you do just so, you could provide. At the end of the day, that's what you're trying to do, provide, bring value to the table.
Hell yeah. But the thing is, like I said, with the sacrificing, I done seen that, you know what I mean? And my mom always told me, like, look, the things that I'm teaching you is the things that I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? Or I've seen. So listen to what I'm telling you. And for you as a person growing up in this world today, is that you have to take every piece of advice that you have in life. I don't care what I don't even care. Listen to me. I don't care if it's a wino. If it's a person on the street drinking a bottle of wine, it could be an alcoholic. Listen to him. Listen to him.
They got experiences.
Because you can learn from each person. Everybody learns from somebody. And what you do is you take every piece of advice that you have and dissect it and create your own, or when you learn it, oh, you know what? Somebody told me this before. No, I ain't gonna mess with that. You know what? Keep your own database in your own head, man. For real. That's your road map to your life, man. For you to be successful or for where you need to get forward to.
And I think a lot of times that's tough for people. They don't know what to take and grasp from certain people. They just live in life. They don't know when the opportunity hit them. Like they don't know what to do when certain people come into their life. They don't know how to go about certain situations. But yeah, that's true what you said. Like you just got to take bits and pieces from everything.
Man, my mama was listen, I'm sorry for saying it. My mama was, I don't know, listen, my grandmother and my mother, and my grandma ain't even finished high school.
Same.
She didn't finish high school. She only went to grammar school. And that woman was smart as shit. Hey, that shit crazy. That just let you know that, hey, sometimes you don't really need the education. I'm just being real. She going off of what she's seen for 72 years.
Life is the greatest teacher.
Facts. Hey, what you said.
No, that's real though, because I feel like sometimes also people like don't understand the times our parents, our grandma, our great grandparents grew up in. Like, if you could trace your ancestry back and actually listen to the stories they gotta tell you, sometimes you sit there, you like, man, I ain't been through shit.
That's
no,
true.
like you sit there, you like, I ain't been through shit at all.
That's true.
Hey, exactly what you said.
No, like my grandma told me stories every day, and I'm just sitting there like, damn, I think my life is hard.
It's like it's a saying, like it's like whatever your parents went through, you like their children, you wouldn't have been able to get through that shit. Whatever your parents went, and it's gonna be the same for your kids. Whatever you went through, your kids wouldn't have been able to get through because you trying to make times easier. That's what we trying to do. So we trying to shield our kids from whatever we went through.
Whatever we going through,
Can't shield everything, but what we went through as like kids and as adults, we try to shield our kids from that.
And that's true, because you know why? If they see or experience what we have, them kids will be stressed out. I done seen young kids almost wanting to hurt themselves because of the stressful stuff that they done seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad.
like,
But in a way, that's showing you what life is early.
Mm-hmm.
yes, you don't get to experience childhood as much as like the next individual, but yet your life experiences put you so much ahead.
Some people not built for it
Yes.
Yeah, it's all how you respond to shit.
on life.
It's all how you respond and how you react. You can't control what happens to you, but you control like what you do and
The situations.
in situations with everything. Shit. If I was to hit him in the face, he couldn't control that, but he control his reaction.
And he probably gonna jab right back.
Oh, no. Same thing. I can't control his reaction type shit. You know, I can't control what happened after that. I can just control what I did.
Exactly.
That was gonna be one fucked up situation.
Are we forgetting the fact that this man used to be a security? Is he still a security?
I mean, listen, let me just say this for the record. I don't want nobody to think that just because I'm a big dude that a motherfucker can't knock me out. A motherfucker your size can knock me out. It's all about it's determination. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't got nothing to do with that. I done seen people. I done worked in security spots where I done seen dudes bigger than me, and I seen people knock him out. That's your size. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I heard him. Put his ass to sleep. Night. I'm talking about. Damn.
Did I just see that?
Bro. And he told him, nah, knock your big ass out. He like, all right, little fella, you know. Boop. He sleep. Damn. So that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of life. That don't matter. It's all about you.
So you touched on the security a little bit. Let's go down there a little bit. What's some of the things you've done security for? Some of the more
Events.
interesting places, interesting events, people.
I used to work at a club downtown. You know what I'm saying? I done seen famous people, but like as in like doing like shows and shit like that. Nah, I mean in the club, like if they doing it, yeah, they done been there. You know what I'm saying? I done seen like famous people. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but you know what I mean? I have. Some of them, yeah, they real cool. Can some of them be? Yeah, but that all depends on them. You know what I mean? But definitely, I have seen some crazy thing. I done seen people die out there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like no lie, I done seen people get killed, and that a lot of things from security. But it's like you have to really, like I said before, certain things people are not built for. So with that being said, you have to be able to control the situation if you can. You know what I mean? Sometimes people try to be too brave. It's just like if somebody pull a gun out on you and tell you to give you your chain, you gonna be dumb enough to tell them no? You better get that motherfucking chain up, boy. Don't be stupid. You finna die over a chain, you can get a chain again.
Yes.
Or have insurance on that motherfucker. Something.
Your life is worth more than any valuable asset you have.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth dying for.
So like going along the security lines, like how do you remain calm in a dangerous situation?
Again, that's within you. You know what I'm saying? You have to remain calm, because at the end of the day, it's like you're not just doing it just for yourself. You have to protect yourself, but also you have to make sure that you take care of everybody else that's around there as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you have to de-escalate it as best as possible. So whatever tactic or whatever thing that you think will work, try that. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Not saying don't be. And everything happens. Every reaction don't need a reaction. Put it in that way. Yes. In a nutshell, I'll just put it like that. Every reaction doesn't need a reaction. Okay.
And then also, like, I'm thinking, like, us party goers and club goers, you know, like, what would you need from us or expect from us to make sure, like, situations don't happen the way they could potentially happen?
I mean, just control yourself when you with your liquor. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Like, I mean, hey, I understand that's why honestly I'm gonna tell y'all, I really don't drink no more. I don't, because of that. And the reason why I'm gonna say this, the reason why I don't drink anymore is because of the loss of my mother. And she wasn't an alcoholic or anything like that. It was a natural death. But the thing is that just let me know that I'm out here alone. So I don't have nobody
to fall back on. So it's like I have to be aware of everything. And again, I'm gonna say, to be aware is to be alive. So I'm not gonna be out here drunk as hell off my ass. First off, you can't pick me up. You're not gonna be able to drag me nowhere.
You say that wrestling shit, dude.
Yeah, that's over with. You ain't gonna be able to throw me over your shoulder and be like, let's pick him up. No. You understand that? No. If it's not a stretcher where you can put me on to pick me up, and I'm not even trying to die, but I'm just saying, if you can't pick me up, you're not gonna be able to.
Bro.
You're gonna need like a good 4 guys with some serious squat power to pick me up. That's gonna be a tire. That's like a tire. That's like you flipping a tire.
That shit hard.
Semi-truck tire.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, just control your liquor, man. You don't have to be brave. You know when your limit is, man. You know it.
You should know it.
You start feeling that shit like, okay, I'm in it.
And stop mixing your shit, man. Like I said, some of you not built for that. You gotta train yourself for that.
You say you need training for that mixing shit,
you
man.
Definitely do. Trust me.
You gotta put in extra work overtime.
No, I done seen so much stuff working with these campuses and stuff like that. So it's like, it's funny, man. People be doing the most, and it's like, for what? I'm just telling you, hey man, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to keep you out of situations that you don't want to put yourself in. You know what I mean? Like, have fun with your life. Don't get me wrong. You young. You're supposed to have fun. But listen, man, you have to be accountable for your own actions. So it's like, if you do something wrong, guess what? You gonna get in trouble for that. Nobody else. You can't point the finger at that. We got you, and we got it on camera. So what? What's the problem? Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I feel like some people get to situations, or sometimes they forget there's consequences for their actions. A lot of people forget that. Like you get on campus, you get on college campuses, and you just, I'm away from home. I just want to do whatever the fuck I want to do, type shit, you know. But then you gotta realize, like, you can't really just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I mean, technically you can.
You can, but to an extent.
Yeah, but look though, when you leave the nest,
Yes.
when you on college campus, you are considered an adult at this time in your
Yes.
life. So say for instance you fresh, you 18.
He said fresh.
Fresh. So you know what I'm saying? You a fresh piece of vagina that ain't been fine lined and been penetrated. You know what I'm saying? That's in that perspective. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying you ain't been messed with yet. You gonna have fun.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? You gonna be prancing around waiting for somebody to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're not lying.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. I'm just using that in that perspective. Like
that's
you gonna be
the
you trying to find out how to fuck it up.
It's
So
the same thing for a dude though.
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like you grown. You ain't got to worry about. And look, man, I ain't got to worry about sneaking my girls in here. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Hey, girl, you can scream. You can do whatever you want in here.
Oh, bro.
Look, forget my roommate. This is my house too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We both got names.
Exactly.
Bro.
Hey man, look, you see the hat on the door, boy. You know what that mean. You know, something like that. You know what it mean.
Bro.
And just when you see that sock or the hat on the door, just
Yeah. Oh, he got somebody in there. You might hear a little. Yeah, you might hear somebody in there screaming, "Sorry."
Just basically coming to school and having fun and shit. That's bound to happen.
no, it's bound to happen. What I'm saying is, like, it's just you should know to an extent of what fun is. As in, like, you shouldn't just want to have fun just because you can have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going out, make sure you have everything situated before you could go out. Make sure you're going out. Okay, I'm gonna be here. This is what I'm gonna do. This what I'm planning on. I plan on bringing back, so everybody else knows what's going on. Just so if something happens out of the blue, we are not in the dark.
I say that shit's true as hell, but the only thing is that shit take time. Like, would you say how long would you say it took you to be like, I gotta start organizing shit? I can't be going out every weekend type shit.
See,
You asking me that?
No, I'm talking about.
Look, check it out. I always knew it in the back of my head because my grandma always told me, remember where you come from? Kai baby, we free. Remember where you come from? She always told me, so I knew it in the back of my head, but it didn't really kick in till I turned 19, about to be 20.
Okay, I was just gonna say a lot of people we know, like, damn, you can't be going out every weekend drinking damn near every day, not cool. Can't be skipping class like that. But then we all go through a phase where we do that shit just because it's like we gotta see if they really telling the truth about this shit.
See, that's why I said it's different for me. Y'all doing that. We was doing that shit when we was like 16.
That's true.
Yes,
in the
that's
hood,
true.
bro. You was doing that at 6. We used to play ball. We don't have a party the weekend. Somebody might get lucky, find somebody, cause you knew somebody in the neighborhood that knew somebody. Oh, we can get some Hennessy. We can do all this. We did that shit early. So that's probably why you know what I'm saying. I learned that. Like, that's why I said I grew up early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My cousins was taking us to clubs when we was like 13, when they was at like 16, 17-year-old, the little spots like when we couldn't get into. Yeah, we was going with our cousins and stuff. We was doing that shit early.
You had somebody to take you on.
Yeah, so it's like me at 13, I looked like I was 17. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I went to high school. I was 6 feet. I was almost like 6 feet almost. So I'm like almost 5'11", 5'10", 12. You know what I'm saying? Probably like I might be over exaggerating, so please. I mean, I'm just saying, but I was a big dude,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they wouldn't. I mean, that
ain't gonna
dude,
tell you no.
He big as hell. Yeah, if I say I'm 16, you ain't gonna question me. I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker big. He's 16, bro. He's 17 for real.
You not lying,
right? So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like we had that fun. But nowadays, like you supposed to have fun, but learn how to do that to a minimum. Maybe that's why I'm different with it because, a lot of people be deprived of certain things. You know what I'm saying? I had a little bit of leeway with that. You know what I'm saying? I was a good kid, but I did some foul shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for a lot of people, college be their first time being
ever
around
doing it,
all
yeah.
the shit you just said. It be the first time they could get a bottle of Hennessy. First time they go to the club.
Right.
First time they could smoke some weed.
Right.
For real, without having to, damn, I gotta worry about the smell type shit when I go to the crib. It's the first time where they like, I don't gotta worry about none of that shit, and they just go crazy.
Yeah. But you know what? That's why I said, like I said, the fine line ain't been penetrated. That's what I'm saying. You ain't popped your cherry yet. So it's like that's the thing. It's still, but you have to worry about certain things. And another thing, when you go into a certain, let's just say if you go to a different state or you kids, anybody, if y'all going to college or anything like that, man, make sure you know your due diligence on the laws and statutes out there, man. For real. Don't get yourself in no situation where your family be like, you know what I'm saying, fucked up or something. You might get hurt out there, anything. Know your laws out there, man. And especially if you an athlete, everything, because a lot of people will try to mess your life up because of certain things that you possibly ain't done. You know what I'm saying? But don't get yourself in a situation where you got to get the courting system and stuff like that involved. Because you gonna mess yourself up. You don't want to do that, man.
That's a really big takeaway.
I'm finna say I'm gonna just let that be that. I ain't gotta touch up no more. If you don't understand what he said, then
you just not listening.
No,
you tune it off.
Be that, man.
Oh, but for real though, what about security made you want to do it? You know, because that's not you don't just wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna just be a security guard. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't. It just happened. You a big dude, man. You know what? Put this shirt on. That's basically what it was. You a big motherfucker. Put this shirt on, man. Hey, you want to get the girls? Put this shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. But for real, I don't know. Maybe put it like this. I've always been in a family where you had to always make sure everybody was all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm doing it to protect people, but at the end of the day, that's what the job is for, to protect y'all. But, you know what I mean? That's just me. Once I it ain't got nothing to do with the shirt. Even if I don't have the shirt on. If I seen somebody doing something ignorant to somebody, I'm like, yo, what's to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you doing that? Or I done had people come up to me, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, why? I'm just making sure you cool. Oh, okay. You wanted them to, I appreciate it. But, you know.
That's how we met.
Yeah, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, that's just how it is, you know? And I like that, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people don't know. The world, some people out here still hold grudges against races and everything like that. But, no, it shouldn't be us, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be none of us. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and fight to be a president or a senator or nothing like that, but it's just real. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We in a whole different generation. You know what I mean? Like, we all people. And it shouldn't be like that, you know? But some people still out here like that. They still hold grudges, and you know what I'm saying? They keep the tradition going.
Yep.
They ain't trying to break that cycle.
Because it's what they're comfortable at.
It's what's embedded in their brain,
yep.
And they ain't unplugged yet. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
you say they ain't unplugged.
He's just dropping shit.
They not, man. They not unplugged. I mean, certain people still be in situations like, come on now. Now think about it. You might say you might not like a race, and you stuck in an area where the race is at that you don't like. Then what you gonna do?
Bunch of them.
It's a bunch of them. But guess what? It might be one of them that might say, no, we shouldn't do this. This ain't right. Mm-hmm. And that one person or that entire race that you just dissed, one of them stood up for you. Make you think about yourself different, right?
That's fact.
Like, come on, man.
That's fact. When you put it like that, it's just like, that's fact.
Come on. That's like me going somewhere and let's just say, for instance, if the Spanish or anybody was saying, like, we don't like, you know what I'm saying, African Americans, we don't like them, you know, and somebody step up for me and say, you know what, this not right. And then hey, man, get out of here. That mean I should still dislike the race? No. I mean I should think about what you know what I'm saying? Think about that. You know, it's everybody should change. I mean, it's within you. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Break the cycle. Do what you think you need to do, man. Find your own way. Don't follow everybody, man. Because
they're following their path.
Yeah. You got to find your own way in life, period, man. At the end of the day, your moms and your dad is the co-captains. God is the captain. You feel what I'm saying? They the co-captains. You know what I'm saying? They're the co-pilots of the plane. Excuse me. They're the co-pilots of the plane. He run it. But at the end of the day, man, you got to find your own way. The only thing they gonna tell you is that, you know, you can't go this direction, you can't go this direction. So what else you gonna do? You can't go left, you can't go right. Bro, you gotta go straight. You gotta go straight. There is no other way. You can't turn no way. Hey man, find your way, but you gotta go straight though.
He just dropped a germ right there. That's free sauce right there. He just dropped a germ.
Yeah, straight on shit.
Just like that. He just hit it right like that on the head, on the nail. But man, Sean, man, it's been a pleasure to have you on here,
it's been
man.
A pleasure, man.
Hey man, look, like I told you, man, I appreciate it. And I told you, I don't really just do everything for everybody. I mess with y'all, man. I feel that. It was a vibe when I met y'all, so it's all love.
Man, appreciate it for real. So
a lot of fucking gems in this bitch. A lot of
Man.
bangers. Free sauce for real though.
It's the Free Sauce Podcast, man. Keep tuning in, man.
Keep on tuning in, man. It's the fucking Free Sauce Podcast. We out.
We out.
Can't forget Suzanne. Jolly Rancher Moonrock take me off Tomorrowland. Right, they track the fan zone. Papa money dance. Car look like a spaceship. She forgot about a man. She gave me groupie love. Top me off. I said my pants. That thotty bitch right off. She probably went and kissed a man. Damn. Bitches love the car. I'm a trap star. I'm well known in these streets. Been killing shit since Monstars. Call me N1 with the dribbles. With that rock, I'm Shim God. Tell my cannon meet your organs. Blowing kisses at your tongue. The club be throwing alley-oops. Raskin' choke a monkey. Ain't gon' hop up in the coupe. Sip a purple duke. Bad chocolate bitch. Yeah, she look like Lola Bunny. Can't call that bitch no dog, so I call her Honey Bunny. Racks up in my pocket. Jewelry game obnoxious. I'm so fly, I need a parachute. You niggas better stop it. Step up in the room, I swagger grab her like a hostage. She said she wanna fuck with me because the whip it came with options. 40 on my hip, it never jam. Punch long and short, no, I'm off a Space Jam. Overflow and do, can't forget Suzanne. Jolly Rancher Moonrock take me off Tomorrowland. Right, they track the fan zone, Papa money dance. Car look like a spaceship, she forgot about a man. She gave me groupie love, top me off, I said my pants. That thotty bitch right off, she probably went and kissed a man. Damn, pass it like I'm Stockton. Hit them high, hit them low, and I ain't talking about boxing. All them shots straight at your noggin. One shot, he not jogging. Slumped over, now he slobbing. That's what you get for dodging. Me, my niggas, we be mobbing. Big blunt, surfing, turf my plate. Calamari appetizer, cold ass bottle of rosé. If you ain't getting fucking money, get the fuck up out my face. I've been sitting back too long, so it's time to take my place. Now I got the secret stuff, so now I'm here to claim my space. I'm so next with these bars, motherfucker, not a train. If you niggas talking millions, then you know I'm on the game. And if you know about me, nigga, then you know I'm about the cave. That big 40 on my hip, it never jam. Punch long and short, no, I'm off a Space Jam. Overflow and do, can't forget Suzanne. Jolly Rancher Moonrock take me off Tomorrowland. Right, they track the fan zone, Papa money dance. Car look like a spaceship, she forgot about a man. She gave me groupie love, top me off, I said my pants. That thotty bitch right off, she probably went and kissed a man.